Today we're trying out the Tower VL60 NimbleVac. We picked this up from the middle of Lidl and paid $59.99. So this is a 14.8 volt brushless motor, cordless 3-in-1 vacuum cleaner with anti-tangle motorised floor head. It uses a 14.8 volt Li-ion rechargeable battery. Should run for up to 35 minutes on a full charge and is super lightweight at 1.8 kilograms. It has 2 speed settings with a boost mode and a detachable handheld part, so it's convenient to clean the stairs, upholstery and even the car. It does have an anti-allergy HEPA 12 filter. It comes with a couple of accessories, including a brush tool, a crevice tool and a wall mount. It uses 200 watt brushless motor technology. It's easy to store with the wall mount. Has a dust tank that can hold up to 300 millilitres and it should charge in under 4 hours. So let's get this out of the box and see what we're looking at. So this comes with the user manual. This is the parts, cleaning and the maintenance guide. It tells you how to use the vacuum cleaner and the tools that come with it. And it tells you how to empty the dust container and clean out the filters. So the handheld part of the vacuum cleaner is a good size and weight and looks really smart in these grey, black and blue colours. We've got the power button just on top, which is a single on-off press. We've got a button to switch between maximum and regular speed settings. And there are some LEDs just on top that will tell us our battery level. Underneath you've got the dust container, and just on the back of the handle you've got the power inlet. So this comes with the extender pole, and that has a release catch on one end to remove it. We've got the floor nozzle, which has the anti-tangle roller brush underneath, 2 plastic wheels and some LED headlights just on the front. We also get the upholstery brush and the 2-in-1 crevice nozzle. You've got the crevice nozzle on one end, and if you swing the brush around you can use that brush instead. We've also got the charging cable, which has a decent length lead on there, and the wall mounting bracket with the screws. If you're using the additional nozzles, they'll fit directly into the handheld part, simply pushing them in and pulling them out. Unfortunately, they don't fit onto the extender pole. You can only use them in this handheld piece. If you're using the floor nozzle, that won't fit into the handheld piece. You have to use it through the extension pole. And those pieces slot together. To empty the dust container, there's a simple catch just on the back, and that will open the bottom so you can empty it out into the bin. If you want to remove it for cleaning or get access to the dust filter to clean it, there's a little press button on the bottom. Press that in and the whole container can be removed, and then you can get access to the filters. When you've cleaned those, wash them, let them dry, pop them back together, and that presses back on. If you want to clean the floor nozzle and the brush underneath, there's a little locking catch just on the side. When you unlock it, the roller brush will spring out so you can clean it up, and then it presses back in when you're done. So the instructions say to give it a full charge up before we use it for the first time. There is some charge in the battery, so I'll give you an idea of the noise it makes using my sound level meter. So we're going to get this charged up, do a few jobs around the house and see how well it works. So there we have it, that's the Tower VL60 NimbleVac. I've been using that for about 15-20 minutes around the house, and it still has 2 bars of charge on the battery. It works on all the carpets, rugs and the hard floor, and I found it best to use the lower power mode for the hard floors and the boost power for the carpets. It's nice and easy to use the tools and to empty and clean the dust container and filter. And when you're using the floor nozzle on the extender pipe, it goes quite flat, so nice and easy to get underneath the beds and the furniture. The only downsides I'm finding is that the tools are not interchangeable. I'd have liked to have been able to put that brush nozzle onto the extender pole and reach up to get round the tops of the cupboards and any cobwebs. And also it doesn't stand upright without leaning against furniture or the wall. So you're having to put it down flat on the floor when you're moving things around. But other than that, it's worked pretty good. Now we're going to add this to our Middle of Lidl playlist and to our vacuum cleaners playlist. And hopefully someone's found that useful. Thanks for watching.